I will say for my team highlight, I'm gonna go with the Detroit Lions, man.
Wow.
Detroit, they're right up there with Minnesota with me. I probably have them a little bit above Minnesota. They just play such complete ball, such clean ball. Jared Goff protects the ball. He game manages super well. He's been incredibly efficient and been spreading the ball to different targets. They have so many weapons with DeAndre Swift, Gibbs, Amon St. Amon
Say Ra.
St. Brown, whatever. You know what I'm saying? St. Brown, Jameson Williams. This team is so good. And then obviously the offensive line to me is one of the best offensive lines in the league. Ben Sewell is one of the best left tackles in the league. I loved him in college coming out of Oregon. He was going to be a surefire star. And then defensively, they get it done, man. They are consistently getting turnovers. They consistently get pressure. Now things might change now that Hutchinson is gone, it really sucks to see because he had 7.5 sacks. The next person below had 2.5. Obviously, things are going to change a little bit now that he's gone. You're not going to help support him and put him in positions to get around the edge and get to the quarterback. But they're going to see a little bit of a dip there. But I do think in general, they're still going to be able to get to the quarterback and do enough and be able to win games. Especially, I think the most that the Detroit Lions have to worry about is, keeping teams getting no more than 20, because I believe in this offense. They are one of the best offenses in the league, which I would have never thought. Like, honestly, the moment when they traded or they moved Jared Goff to Detroit, I thought like, okay, Jared Goff's going to be a gap quarterback and then they're going to draft somebody. But like this man, Jared Goff, earned himself an extension and is continuing to play well. And it just proves that system is everything. And he just found one that absolutely fit him. They drafted really well because a lot of these guys were sleeper. Like Amon-Ra St. Brown was a 3rd round, 4th round pick or something like that. So this is a team, to me, they're easily a top 5 team. I think this is a team you don't want to face. This is a scary team, which in my entire lifetime, I've never said that about the Detroit Lions. They had like 1 year, and I believe in 2011 or 12, where you had prime Matt Stafford and Calvin Johnson that made it to the playoffs, where you're like, okay, this could be a team. But outside of that, it's just been mediocrity. And now with the most unlikely hero, Dan Campbell, has absolutely turned this franchise and this culture around. I tell you, I give so much credit to Dan Campbell, the way he's been able to help build that team and working with the Ford family and everything, because it's great. The guy who went in there and people were memeing on, talking about biting.
I laughed at him.
Everybody thought he was going to be a joke. He was going to be in and out in a year, but God willing, this guy is actually becoming one of the best coaches in the league. And he's just a guy that the players want to fight for. So incredible team. I do want to throw out some stats for their offense, man. They're averaging 30.2 points per game, which is insane. They're averaging 432 yards per game. And then they're averaging 157 rushing yards per game. So land and air, they are absolutely dominating on all levels. They're my team of the week, man. They're my team of the week. And they absolutely obliterated the Dallas Cowboys. And it wasn't even a close game. And this is a Dallas Cowboys that was a 3-2 team. This wasn't some sleeper team. Granted, I'm not super high on the Cowboys, but like, damn. Yeah, 40. Well, I want to say it was 44 or 42. It was in the 40s. Can't remember the exact scoreline, but absolutely insane. Shout out to the Detroit Lions. Shout out to the Detroit Lion fans. You guys deserve it after the
many years,
the rough years, many years of irrelevance and mediocrity and struggle and wanting to sell the team and everything. But yeah, man, what do you think of this Detroit team?
The Detroit team is fun, man. I think they're a top team, obviously a playoff team. Like I said, I was one of these guys laughing at Dan Kim. I was like, you can't come in here and say, we're going to outman you. We're going to outstrength you. You push 10, I push 20. You run 50, I run 80. Or so, the kind of this, like, I'm just going to outman you kind of thing. But I think, as far as, I think the players are bought in. Like, I think he's a player's coach. Obviously, he was a player. And people buy into him. And, he at least I can say the guy's authentically, he gives a damn about his team and he gives a damn about winning. He gives a damn about football.
He cares.
And he cares about football. He cares about winning. So I can't make fun of him for that. Maybe the presentation of like, we're going to eat your kneecap shit. Okay, I can laugh at that shit. But, he's getting results. What can I say? Listen. What was that?
I was going to say the score was 47-9.
Yeah. Kind of a blowout. And I expect them to, barring any injury, I expect them, to go deep in the playoffs. They're going to be a playoff team, man. They are fun to watch. They're fun to
I forgot about Montgomery. I think I said Swift on accident, but I meant to say Montgomery. Did I say? Yeah, because Swift plays for my bad.
Bears.
I meant to say Montgomery. Don't get me in the comments. Watch the end of the video.
Yeah. Well, I said it wrong, but Swift used to play there, but he doesn't play no more.
There, but I was thinking Montgomery. Either way.
Listen, I said Tyler Rattler. Okay, it's not a big deal.
Jameer Gibbs. He's also been a pleasant surprise over there. But yeah, man, let's see how far they go. I'm really curious. Let me look at their schedule going forward because I do want to see who they have and what their schedule looks like. So they have the Vikings, which is going to be a very good game next week. Tennessee Titans, Green Bay Packers, Houston Texans, Jacksonville Jaguars, Indianapolis Colts, Chicago Bears, Green Bay Packers, Buffalo Bills, Bears, Niners, Vikings. So it's going to be you got some games in there, but then you got some easy games, I would say, for them. But then you got some pretty difficult ones. I will say you still got to play the Bears twice. You got to play the Vikings twice. That's not going to be an easy ask. So obviously you got the Bills and Niners in there and Houston. So you got some games, but with the way this team is playing, they should be able to win those games. But yeah.